My name is Steve Smith. This is TQA Weekly. If ever you have any questions, comments, suggestions for topics, email me at ask@tqaweekly.com. Go to my website, tqaweekly.com. You can also interact with others on this episode, past others, find other ways of subscribing, and of course, use the contact form to email me directly. If you're already on YouTube, you can do so down below using the comments box. And if you want to get this show 24 to 48 hours in advance of everyone else, and make this show better, become a patron today by going to patreon.com/TQA Weekly. Everything is down in the description below, or at tqaweekly.com/SE6EP43. This week's topic is about the proper method of data collection in order to serve an email for diagnostic solution requests, or like I like to call it, help me, my computer is hurting, is sick. So, one of the most common issues when answering emails for technical issues and basically solution requests is the lack of diagnostic information that I will get. And I am not the only technically savvy geek out there that has this complaint. People presume that various symptoms have a singular cause, to which this is not true. So, much like sicknesses out there in hospitals that you can actually ask doctors, symptoms can actually have multiple causes. So first of all blue screens of death have an error code that can be looked up. Either write it down or take a picture of the screen, which is what I prefer to do. If you fail at that, and even if you don't, I still want you to go there. Look up the event viewer by doing a search in Windows, either using Cortana or the search option if you turned off Cortana. Use the event viewer to actually get the information by going to custom views and then administrative events. You will actually find it's the last one recorded. Then, of course, copy all the general and detailed information into the beginning of an email that you'll be sending a technically savvy person. Then, of course, don't forget to test your RAM. RAM can actually cause a lot of issues people don't think about, and the MemTest 86 Plus program is basically free. You can just get it off the internet, burn it to a disk, and test your RAM. It's something you can do by yourself. If all of your RAM is good, then you can also state that in the email that your RAM is good. If any of your RAM is bad, then you can save that email off to the side and see if removing the bad RAM solves the issue, which it probably will. Then I also need you to scan your computer for viruses and spyware. While many people out there think that the fast scan is actually good, the full scan is actually required for this, to actually know if your computer has any viruses or spyware whatsoever inside the computer. Not all antivirus and anti-spyware software is created equal though, so I want you to keep that in mind, so don't forget to also write which antivirus and anti-spyware you use at the same time. Then fourth, some errors are caused by heat issues. And by errors, I mean like sometimes people are complaining that their computer blue screens or just shuts down in their face or is really slow. This can be related to heat. So make sure your fans, your heat sinks, and your grills are clean. You can also check the BIOS to see if the temperatures of your components are too high, and you can actually Google the temperatures of those components and what they're supposed to be. If your fan and your heatsink are clean for your processor and it's still hot, then replacing the thermal paste is basically all you have to do after that, to which, if even that doesn't help, only replacing the fan with a better one will help you. Then again, I also want to make it absolutely clear to many of you out there that have been listening to me for the many years, and thank you, that sometimes the only remedy to your problem, especially if it's a software problem, might be just a clean install of Windows. And while many people don't like the idea of reinstalling Windows, I would like for you to understand this. You can spend an entire week trying to fix the problem in your computer, or you can spend anywhere from an hour to a few hours just formatting your computer and having a clean install. The way Windows 10 works now is that you can download the latest version of Windows 10 with all the updates already in. So you actually spend a lot less time doing updates in Windows 10 than you did any other operating system before. And of course, if you have any other operating system, then you install those and do the updates as well. But a clean install will always be better than trying to fix everything, because not all remedies work for everyone, because not everybody's computer is configured exactly the same way. And armed with all these tasks and information done, knowing the reason why your computer has issues, confirming that the RAM, heat, dust, thermal paste, viruses, spyware, and such are not present or present or whatever, then you can probably send an email. But one of the greatest problems I can have is not knowing the configuration. So do me a favor, and any other technically savvy geek out there, do another search inside Windows, go to MSInfo32, then click OK. Go to File, Export, and then save a text file with the information, and copy the information of the text file at the bottom of the email so that we don't have to keep coming back to you to figure out how your computer is configured. Having all of this information will allow us to properly help you out, but please, like I said before, don't be surprised if the solution is to reinstall or uninstall a driver and then reinstall it, or reinstall Windows. Because a lot of the times, reinstalling software or reinstalling Windows is the only solution to fixing corrupted files or to fixing the computer's software itself. Like this episode if you liked it, disliked it if you don't, share with those that you think can benefit from this kind of information, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to make this show better, go to patreon.com/TQA Weekly and become a patron today. Patrons get these episodes 24 to 48 hours in advance of everyone else. Thank you, and have a good day.